Ananda means bliss. The bliss is flowing through your being and you can't stop it. Even if a so-called bad day hits you, you don't get down. It's impossible. That's Ananda. That's the sunlit path. Like, that's the result of your spiritual path. Why don't we want that? Why are you going after coffee, chocolate, cake, and sex? Those are the things that people chase after. It's very exciting. The juice of this world. When the Ananda hits, you have no more desires for this world. You don't. You don't need to make things happen anymore. They just sort of spontaneously flow out of you. And your life becomes so beautiful. The world becomes like a garden. Everywhere there are flowers and rainbows. Someone said to me just the other day, Brian, you're developing rainbow light. So what's rainbow light? It's like, when you see rainbows everywhere. And you're always at the end of the rainbow where you find that treasure. The treasure is here and now. There's nowhere to go to get the treasure. And, the leprechaun waits with this bit of treasure at the end of why do you have to go to the end of the rainbow? You're already there. So, this is the sunlit path, the spiritual path. And it's very similar to a boomerang. God throws out a boomerang known as a human being. Boomerang goes out away from God. But at some point, what happens to the boomerang? Anyone know what a boomerang does? Comes back. Inevitably, it will come back to your source, and you can't stop it. You will inevitably be drawn back to divinity with a passion. And that passion is mumukshu in Sanskrit. Mumukshu, sincerity. Or some people would call it vairagya. Vairagya means dispassion, but I look at it as passion. So you lose your passion for worldly goodies, and you gain your passion for spiritual things, spiritual goodies.